Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of the Achieve and Leave series here on FIFA 19. We're very nearly at the end of our season here at Chelsea. The last episode didn't go our way. It was a very, very busy month, and as was mentioned in the comments section, I certainly will be managing the season much better thanks to the experience of this month in future seasons at different clubs. I definitely, although it wouldn't have changed the frequency of the games, I certainly could have managed them better had I split the episode into two parts or split the month into two parts and actually played more games rather than simming a number more, purely because there's just so many games there. I could have managed it a lot better. So I will do that in future seasons. Thank you for your feedback with regards to that particular aspect of the series. Today we'll start with Brighton and West Ham. We'll simulate both of those, and then I'll play Liverpool, Burnley and Manchester United to round out today's episode. The league title is still very, very close between ourselves and Manchester City, and there are a couple of other teams that are chasing us down and trying to stay with us. We had a number of draws in the last episode, and I'd certainly like to add some victories to the tally in today's episode. I can certainly do that with the games that I play, and Willian could perhaps have given us that with the goal there in this simulated game here against Brighton. On the hour mark, we still maintain that 1-0 lead. Icardi makes it 2, and that gives me a big sigh of relief, to be fair, because we are going to get the victory, and even if Brighton pull one back, it doesn't matter. Right, that's good. It's a good start. 2-0 win against Brighton to start things off. Certainly going to improve our mood with regards to the way that the season is going to go. And City have dropped points. City have dropped points. Absolutely superb. The dream start to this episode then, as we win, and City, for a change, are the ones that fall behind rather than us having the gap closed by teams below us. Liverpool still there on 60, in with a shout, although there aren't that many games left for them to overturn a 7-point deficit. Spurs probably will be more concerned with staying in the top 4 rather than moving further up the top 4. But if we can get ourselves a victory here against West Ham as well, City have closed the gap again. So obviously we're going to want to hope for victory here against West Ham as well to ensure that the gap remains 5 points and doesn't shrink back down. With games against Liverpool and Manchester City in this, or Manchester United even in this month, it's certainly not going to be easy in the played games. Zappacosta gives us a 1-0 lead here. Icardi makes it 2 from the penalty spot. Superb. We should be getting Azpilicueta back in today's episode as well before the end of the month from injury, which would be a great boost to our defensive line. Have certainly noticed a slight leaky defence since Dave has been missing, but a 3-0 victory, 4-0 victory, a hat-trick from Mauro Icardi, a 4-0 victory against West Ham. Yes, lads! With 5 games to go, we have a 5-point lead at the top of the Premier League. We may, if City continue to drop points, we may win the league title before the end of the season. If we do, I'd be absolutely thrilled. If we don't, then we will certainly confirm it either way in tomorrow's episode. But for now, City won again. Let's go and play Liverpool and try our absolute best to get 3 points at Anfield. Right, Liverpool's starting lineup. Alisson in goal, as expected. Trent, Felipe, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back. Gini, Henderson and Keita in midfield. That's not the strongest. Salah, Sturridge and Mane up top. Did Firmino leave in this save? I think Firmino might have left Liverpool in this save. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. We'll certainly have a better time of things against Sturridge than we would have done against Firmino, but we'll have to wait and see if Sturridge can step it up against his former team. Salah played through at the beginning of the game. I read that turn back onto his left foot, but couldn't stop the move. Keita with a header, that's going tamely wide. Liverpool starting on the front foot and looking to get in behind us early doors through Mohamed Salah. Thankfully, despite the fact he somehow broke through that challenge, he wasn't able to properly punish us. I'll have that back, thank you. Luca's gone to ground holding his face. I'd rather you stayed on your feet and actually fought for the ball, to be honest, Luca. Here's Gini Wijnaldum again. Trying to get it off from Mateo Kovacic and can't do it legally. The free kick for Liverpool could lead to a secondary opportunity for them. Sturridge on it. He's gone for goal. That was a bit greedy, wasn't it, Daniel? Not that that's out of character. Keita across to Salah. See the run of Sturridge. Got two running through the middle here, which I'm going to have to try and track with Marcos Alonso. Oh, I'm still not able to do it. And what a finish from Gini Wijnaldum on his right foot. I was so wary of Salah turning onto his left to shoot. I left the gap there for him to play through Gini Wijnaldum. Tried to mark those two runs with Alonso. And just at the last moment, I just jockeyed to the right. Opened up the space for the pass rather than the shot, and they punished me for it. A win for Liverpool would put them 4 points behind us with 4 games to go. So if they win here, they are still in with a slim title shout, Liverpool. If we win, then we are in a very strong position for the title with 4 games to go, sorry. We could get ourselves back level immediately if Hazard can tuck this away, but he can't. Alisson makes the save and Virgil van Dijk will clear it away. Well, at least we've fired back. We're not just going to sit and let them walk all over us. Get that out here to Hazard. Please tell me you're onside. He was. I need some support. There's Luka Modric. Willian's there. Can't find the way through. No idea why it was so horribly played. Why Thiago Silva's gone on the floor there, I've no idea either. Nothing really going according to plan at the minute, other than N'Golo Kante's ability to get in the way of shots. Sturridge draws the save out of Kepa. Liverpool looking for a second. A few mistakes creeping into our play. Oh, and thankfully Virgil's headed that wide. Sepa will fire this to Willian. Andy Robertson has had him in his back pocket so far and bumps him to the ground again there. Icardi holding it up. Oh, and Robertson just gets something on that, enough to move the pass away from its intended target. Kovacic gets that to Hazard, but Gini Wijnaldum, their goal scorer, marking him well. I'll look for Icardi here, and we will find him. And he's turned well enough, but Andy Robertson again in the way. Liverpool, pretty solid defensively in this first half. We haven't been good enough going forward to find a way through. I am hoping, obviously, that changes in the second half, but at the minute, I'm not confident. Into Kovacic. Liverpool have taken Gini off and brought Fabinho on at half-time. Clearly shows their intentions of trying to stay defensively solid throughout this second half and hold on to their 1-0 lead. I don't think they'll look too hard to try and build on it, to be honest. Probably going to be quite happy to just sit on the 1-0. But is that a foul? It is. Free kick in a very promising position for us. Marcos Alonso will stand over it. Marcos Alonso will take it for me. Will Marcos Alonso score? Oh, he'll crack it off the bar is what he'll do. That's so desperately unlucky for the Spaniard. Really good free kick. We'll get that into Modric. I'll try and get that through there to Icardi. It's actually fallen to Willian. Finally finds himself a little bit of space in the box for the first time in the game, but isn't able to score the goal to equalise for us. It's a good positive sign, though, that if we started the second half on that front foot. It's a lovely turn by Robertson. We started the second half in such a positive manner that hopefully we can continue that throughout the entirety of the 45 and at least get a point here at Anfield. At the very least. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. We haven't been good enough in this game so far, but we might still find ourselves getting a point from it. Oh, but defenders in the way every time at the minute. Kante out to Willian. Around the corner is Luka Modric driving into the box. I'm going to turn. I'm going to pull it back. Willian just drop off. Oh, he's just run at me there and I can't really do anything with it. Hazard skips past the challenge into Kovacic, whose touch lets him down. And with 5 minutes to go now, we still haven't gotten this equaliser. And Bolo around the corner to Robertson. He's had a solid enough game defensively that it would have been fitting if he was the man to certify Liverpool's victory here with a goal late on. Xherdan Shaqiri just jockeying away from me, then accelerating away from me. And if he scores here, I'll be fuming. Thankfully, he hasn't. Get that to Rudiger. I see Hazard on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, the pass is under hit, and that might kill our game. Or might have finally killed our game. Lovely turn by Robertson. And he looks for Brildold. Bolo. Kepa pounces. It's going to drop to Salah. Liverpool get a second. And we are certainly going to lose at Anfield. That brings Liverpool back into the title race and nullifies City's defeat earlier on in the episode. It means we definitely now cannot afford any slip-ups against Burnley or Manchester United in the remainder of the month. Burnley's starting lineup: Pope in goal, Bardsley at right back, Anton Tarkowski and Taylor the back four. Another bank of 4 in front of them. Lennon, Defoe, Hendrick and a Campos. And then 2 up top. Fulkrug and Garcia. No sign of Chris Wood in the starting lineup, although I am on the bench. I've got to win this one. Kante. To Mateo Kovacic around the corner to Hazard. I'm really desperate to get off on the right foot in this game and hopefully score a goal early on. Looking for the ball through to Icardi but can't find him. Modric should win that and has done, and it will fall kindly for Willian. It will find Icardi. Oh, look, get that quickly to Hazard. Then look to bend that in the corner. I'm so unlucky not to have done so. Great effort from Eden Hazard that hits the post. Bounces across the line and away. Kovacic into Icardi. Can he do it instead? No, blocked by Anton and away for a corner. Right. If I can keep this pressure up throughout the entirety of the game, I'm sure we'll be fine. Win that header. He hasn't. Kovacic, I'll look for Modric here. I've got options. Oh, and there's space from Mauro Icardi. Has the pass been played slightly too hard, though? No, it dropped to Kante and blocked at source. Very... Oh, it's gone down as a goal kick. Are you serial? Surely that had to be a corner at the very least. That's how Liverpool scored their second, with a deflection that fell straight to Mo Salah, or a save that fell straight to Mo Salah, and unfortunately for me, hasn't gone that way in the opening half an hour here. Dominant, though, to start this game. Azpilicueta back in the starting lineup as well, which has given me an extra boost of confidence. So far, we haven't found a way through, but now we might be about to, and it's that man again. It's Willian in behind, but no goal. Pope with the save yet again. Knocking on the Burnley door, but they won't let me in. Here's Fulkrug inside to Garcia. Could go again. Has done. Garcia's there. Kepa smothers. Thankfully, it hasn't fallen to a Burnley man. We'll get that to Kante. Hazard can make the run, and he has done. And Eden Hazard's in behind now. And it didn't work with Willian a moment ago. Can Eden Hazard find his way inside and then score the goal? Oh, my God. It just won't go in. I cannot score. Modric brings it down. Kante to Kovacic. Kante again. Icardi this time, looking to drive into the box. That has to be a penalty. Nowhere near the ball there, the defender. And it's certainly a spot kick. Taylor threw himself at that, and he was nowhere near it. Icardi just burst past him with a heavy touch there. He's gone for the ball. He's not even got anywhere close to it. I don't know why it's telling me how to take a penalty. But can Eden Hazard give us a 1-0 lead? Yes, he can! Wasn't too far into the corner, but far enough. 1-0 Chelsea. Willian flicks that on well. Icardi will look over the top for Modric, but it's a bit ambitious, really. It means that there's a bit of a hole in midfield. Oh, but we've won it back. Hazard, please. Never mind. We'll go to Icardi instead. Oh, Icardi, this has to be 2. But it's not. Great save by Pope again. He's done that time and time again in this game so far. To this point, it hasn't been enough to get his team anything, but if they are able to get themselves a point from this game, or even turn it completely on its head and get a win, it will be purely down to the acrobatics and ability of their goalkeeper. In fact, it might be changing now. Lennon with the turn. Back there to Defoe. Here's Garcia driving forward to a Campos. To Garcia. Ooh, strong arm. Strong right hand from Kepa. Modric off, Ruben Loftus-Cheek on. Defoe to take the corner for Burnley. It's not the best, and Kovacic should get that away and has done so well. To Brady. Taylor. Brady again. Inside to Defoe. Brady. Fulkrug. Oh, I thought it was in. I genuinely thought that was in. It would have been one of the sickest goals that we've seen scored against us on any career mode ever, had that gone in after all of that footballing play. But, thankfully for me, it's gone past the post. Rather large gulp, and we shall continue on. And with 2 minutes to go, surely now our win is assured. Loftus-Cheek into Icardi, out to Willian. Let's try and keep possession and wind down that clock. And we might yet get a second. Hazard's shot is blocked. They'll look to clear it away, but the final whistle will go now. 3 points. Doesn't matter how you get them, so long as you squeak over the line. 1-0 against Burnley. That could have been much, much more. But if we couldn't get the ball past Pope more than once, how are we supposed to do that now against David De Gea? Big game against Manchester United coming next. Right, United starting 11. It is David De Gea in goal. Hugo Mayo at right back. Phil Jones, Lindelof and Luke Shaw. Allen, Matic and Pogba through the middle in a 4-3-3 with Mata, Lukaku and Alexis up top. Now this is a weird one for United. They need to win to keep themselves in with a hunt of a top four spot and Champions League football next season. Pogba's tearing me apart. However, if they win here, it will bring Manchester City, their arch rivals, right back into the title race. So by guaranteeing themselves or giving themselves even just a chance of a top four spot, they might hand the title right to their rivals. It's certainly an awkward position to be in. Obviously, they'd never throw a game, and obviously they would want to win for the top four position. But it really would be disappointing for United fans to do so, and in the process give Manchester City a really good chance of winning the Premier League title. Obviously, I hope that they don't do that, and that neither City will win the win the league, nor will Manchester United get top four. We'll have to wait and see how things finally pan out at the end of the season. Modric will turn and get that back there to Kante, and we'll get to Kovacic there, and Mauro Icardi as his shot blocked by Hugo Mayo and isn't able to give us a 1-0 lead, but we shall try from the corner to get that 1-0 lead. Pogba arrives with a powerful header to ensure that we don't. Let's try again. Hazard looking for Icardi. He's won that header, he's flicked it on beautifully, but nobody gambled at the back post. Modric, Kovacic, Hazard, Icardi. We drew 0-0, I think, last time we played Manchester United. So a 0-0 draw doesn't really favour either team. Help that on its way. Hit that first time. Hit it second time. Not able to do either properly. And Lukaku's good hold-up play finds Pogba back to Romelu Lukaku. The physicality of Pogba and the Belgian Romelu Lukaku are really going to give us a problem in this game. Mata apparently has 3 goals in his last 3 games as well, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him too. But for now, we've been able to keep them quiet going one way. They've done pretty well at doing the same for me going the other. See if we can't change that, especially with Hazard looking to make moves on the left-hand side. We'll still look for him in a moment. Kovacic needs to keep hold of that ball, and he's done well to, slightly fortunately, but still done well to keep the ball. Hazard into the middle. It was meant for Icardi, but ended up going towards the edge of the box. Kovacic will find Modric, who will turn to find Willian. Hit it early on his left foot, but wide of the target. Half an hour in, exactly, and it's still 0-0.
There was a Manchester United-Chelsea game at Stamford Bridge
towards Icardi. And the corner nicely to Modric. I'm just going to hit that. I really thought that was going to go in the top corner with David De Gea sprawling to his right-hand side. Oh, actually, it did. Oh, it really bent back towards goal. If that had gone in, that would have been one of the best long ranges I've ever scored. Luka Modric not far away at all, as it happens, from giving us a 1-0 lead. Oh, dearie me. Mayo to Allen. Inside to Lukaku. It's Pogba. Back quickly to Matic. To Pogba again. I don't like this. Space for Alexis. The amount of times Kepa gets beaten at his near post is particularly infuriating. Alexis smashes that home, but it should never go in like that. Not from there, not at the near post. He's put a lot of power on it, and it is very accurate. But that's certainly a FIFA 19 goal, a first-time effort that is rifled harder than it really should have been towards the bottom corner. 1-0 United. We're going to have to come from behind here at Old Trafford. Kante. Willian quickly to Modric even, not Kovacic. We'll look for Kovacic now though. He'll dart back to Kante. Willian's out wide. Terrible pass from N'Golo Kante. He's kicked that straight at the Manchester United man that was in front of him there. It was terrible. Here's the Nemanja Matic. He's kicked that straight to Dave, thankfully. And Icardi on the outside. Mateo Kovacic in space. Now Mateo. Get to that! Oh, I just wouldn't accelerate towards it properly there, Eden Hazard. Seems to just trundle towards it. Pogba's going to win that header. I can't believe I haven't got one one there and pulled it back level. Kovacic, one way then the other. Here's Alonso. Oh, trying to get myself a penalty. Wouldn't go to ground. Kante's there. Modric is in some space. Help that to Willian. Willian! No! Win that! Oh, it's Pogba underneath it. Never going to beat Paul Pogba in a header with Luka Modric. Oh, you're not the only one, Alan Smith. Thought we got the equaliser there too. There to Kovacic. There's Willian. Quickly looking for a card. It's a terrible pass, but he's out-muscled Jesse Lingard. He's coming away with the ball. Inside to Kovacic. Around the corner to Eden Hazard. Out of his feet. The shot blocked. Out of his feet. Tackled and cleared away. We've been better in the second half, but we haven't yet scored. Oh, lovely turn. Oh, it was meant for Modric and it's gone to Icardi. Kante across to Kovacic. Quickly look for Luka. Luka tackled by Jesse Lingard. Less than 25 minutes to go now. Really starting to get a bit frustrated here at Old Trafford. We could be seeing the lead at the top of the table shrink to just 2 points again, with just 2 games to go. Here's Alexis. Oh, he's done me there. Aspi caught on his heels. Lukaku back to Alexis again. Here's Pogba. He can hit them. Lingard looks for him, but Kovacic intercepts. Counter-attack. Go on, Mauro. Get onto that. And well, I'd say sprint away, but you're not the fastest. Willian's quite quick. Oh, please be a decent pass. He finds Hazard. Oh, he's turned brilliantly. Eden! Yes, Eden Hazard! When you need some quality, your 91 rated player pops up. Great turn. Great finish. We're level at Old Trafford. There's time still to maybe push for a winner. That turn and drop of the shoulder was great. The finish was sublime. That might be the goal that certifies us winning the league. Oh, it's brilliant. Rich. Willian. Icardi is there. I don't know whether to just hold for the draw or push for the winner. If I push for a winner, I might leave myself open at the other end. And that would be devastating if we end up losing this game. I don't know why it wouldn't let me run at that with Kante initially or even switch to him. Oh, putting Lindelof and Luke Shaw under pressure, and Shaw just smacks that away. Made a couple of changes in midfield. Loftus-Cheek and Barkley coming on. Mainly just to add some fresh legs to keep up with play in the last few moments. Can we yet win it? Kante finds Eden Hazard. Needs some space, though, and I haven't got any. Willian. Barkley's made that run around the corner. Ross Barkley could find a teammate in the middle. Willian's there for a header. It's going to drop to Ruben Loftus-Cheek and cleared away. We get a point. Big goal from Eden Hazard. That massive goal from Eden Hazard means that our lead at the table, I think, is at 3 points with 2 games to go. We bossed that game. Just couldn't get more than the 1 goal. Really pleased to have avoided defeat, though. To have avoided defeat was absolutely massive. Hasn't done United's push for the Champions League any help whatsoever, but it's done us the world of good with regards to our title hopes. We'll train Wagner, then we'll have a look. Oh, he's gone up to 72. Then we'll have a look and see what 2 games we've got in tomorrow's episode as we round the Premier League season out. And also, we'll have a look and see what jobs are available for us to potentially move to for next season in the Achieve and Leave. Of course, we're looking to move on every single season here at Chelsea. Here in the Achieve and Leave. We've done a season at Chelsea now. I've got a number of young players in my squad, in my youth setup still. I have called a number of people up, though, to the first team. And before the end of this year, before the end of this season, I'll call up all of the remaining people I have here as well, so that we keep a number of good regens in the save. 73 to 94, we'll call you up. 74 to 94. Potentially, he's only valued at 100 grand, though, so he's not going to be amazing right from the off. He could be decent, but with potential of only 80, I'm going to say no. We'll say no there too. We'll give Engel another month. Give Engel another month. No. Don't tell me that was my last month. Is that my last month? Oh, it is my last month. Alright, well, we won't give Engel another month because Scout's back now. That's frustrating. I just backed out without actually fully reading it. 300 grand. Yeah, go on then. And no. Okay. Well, we'll see what that youngster was like. Young man from England. Was it Connor Turner or was it? It must have been Connor Turner. 75 to 94, 6'2". Decent physicals, to be fair, to start off with. Quite low agility and balance, but Other than that, looks quite promising for a centre-back. Decent. Right, well, tomorrow we have Watford and Leicester. They are winnable games. We do only need to win one. We can afford to win one and draw one. 4 points will guarantee us the league title. 4 points will guarantee us the league title. City in second, Liverpool in third, Spurs fourth, but could go to within a point of Liverpool should they win their game in hand. That may well be against Arsenal or Brighton or Crystal Palace or Newcastle or West Ham. West Ham already down. Cardiff already down. Newcastle, if they win their game in hand, might stay up. Might stay up. And in fact, if they go to 32, they will be within touching distance of Palace in 13th. It's unlikely, but any number of teams could yet go down in 18th place. 12th place Watford tomorrow, as well as 10th place Leicester, with 4 points needed to win the Premier League. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see if we can do it.